Nowadays, you need many experts and many expertises to successfully perform medical research. And this is a really unique opportunity in the CPI that we have multidisciplinary interactions.
We are essentially laying the foundations for the medicine of tomorrow. We want to understand how the lung and the heart works, and the circulation, the blood vessels, and this insight into basic mechanisms that really generates the knowledge that we need to devise also further therapeutic approaches.
The special thing in CPI is that we combine research at both organs. And we know there are common patterns, and there are multiple diseases that come in both flavors, if you wish. This is where we can really join forces.
Everything started nearly 2 decades ago with a strategic discussion between Rudi Busse, an eminent cardiac physiologist from Frankfurt, and me to combine heart clinic and research in Frankfurt with lung clinic and research in Giessen, and the basic research in the newly funded Max-Planck-Institute for Heart and Lung Research in Bad Nauheim to go for an excellence cluster, then called ECCPS Excellence Cluster Cardio-Pulmonary System.
And this is beyond a network like you would have it usually. Therefore, this institute offers us also sustainability and also the shared use. Particularly, the treatment of pulmonary arterial hypertension was really pioneered, and we have discovered several principles which then moved on to be now approved medicines.
The cardiopulmonary diseases comprise the most frequent causes of death worldwide. The number of chronic lung diseases contributing to overall mortality is steadily increasing.
What we are really experiencing at the moment is not only just for our own generation, but for the next generation and the next generation. So this is something that really fascinated me, and we want to understand how the mechanisms works behind this.
The basic idea was to go for bench to bedside and bedside to bench. Means to combine basic research with applied research, really carrying forward new ideas coming from the bench to first-in-man studies, to clinical research, and to the development of new strategies to treat heart and lung diseases.
CPI brings basic knowledge together with translational knowledge, and therefore we benefit from researchers doing that research in different places like Giessen, Frankfurt, as well as here in Bad Nauheim.
Starting from molecules over cells, over small organoids, over other models, and then see whether it still holds true if you go into the patient. This is my personal passion.
By collaborative efforts, that we share freely our technologies, our knowledge, that we stimulate, cross-fertilize each other's research, and that indeed speeds up research enormously.
Every time we do meet and we have conferences, we're meeting over certain experiments where we're looking for expertise. Everything's available and everybody is so excited to work together. There's no boundaries.
It's a prerequisite for success to, on one hand side, provide a positive spirit and support each other, but on the other hand, maintaining a critical view on what you are doing, and you can make the projects better.
Long-term funding is absolutely essential for innovative research. It takes time, and usually it takes always longer than you expect. And these excellence clusters, if they are renewed and extended, they provide these opportunities, and that's a really great asset.
Despite many advances we have achieved over the past 2 decades, there is still a lot to do, and in particular, some of those diseases are still far away from being cured. And the cure of some pulmonary vascular as well as parenchymal diseases is our motivation to continue our research in this consortium.
Precision biology tries precision medicine. We hope, of course, that we can fulfill this vision and keep up our spirit and also keep up the work we are doing.